first came up the other day when my kids came home and they had been at youth group. They're high schoolers. And they asked me about the idea of idols and what I thought theirs were. Well, their first thought was to go to the things that they love. Video games, mountain bikes, food. They are high school boys after all. Are these idols, Mom? That's what they wanted to know, because if they love something, does that mean that they're worshiping it? Do they love it too much? Is it okay to love it? And friends, I bet that's what you're wondering too. Is an idol just something that I love too much? But I think it goes deeper than that. You see, I think God has given us each longings, different longings for each of us, or different longings that we kind of have a greater focus on at different times in our life. And lately, I've been thinking about my desperate longing for significance. And you see, my temptation, that longing is not a sin. God put that in me. But my temptation is to take that longing for significance and then try to meet it and fulfill it and feed it with earthly things, which is just ridiculous. What is that? Fame? Popularity? If I get enough YouTube subscribers, or if I get a big enough blog viewership, it's ridiculous. And I don't want to let that control me. And I got to thinking about, did you know, okay, this relates, I promise, but I like hamburgers. I like hamburgers a lot. I really like those ones where they put a fried egg on top, and when you bite in, okay, is that grossing some of you out? I'm sorry, but it's so good. I love it. And we used to live in Spain, and they would make those hamburgers with an egg on top, and then they would call it an American hamburger. And that was before hamburgers with eggs on them was even a thing here. And I thought, why do they think that's an American hamburger? Anyways, I digress. I love a good hamburger, and I enjoy eating the hamburgers that this world has to offer. Sometimes I even crave them, right? But did you know that there's going to be a banquet in heaven? Oh my goodness, I can't even imagine the food that we are going to have at that banquet. And do you think maybe we're going to have hamburgers? I don't know. But if we do, they are going to be so amazing, so completely fulfilling, right? And if we were allowed to eat at that banquet, and then because we live in a Hallmark movie or something, God comes along and says, hey, I have a job for you on earth. You need to save Christmas or something like that. And so this is really bad theology, by the way. It's not going to happen like this. But if we were to taste that banquet hamburger from heaven, that heavenly hamburger, and then we came back to earth and we stopped at a McDonald's, can you imagine? Like dust in our mouths. Oh, it just wouldn't even compare to the heavenly thing. That's what I think it would be like if I could only just begin to grasp, begin to taste what it really means that I am significant in God's eyes. He has given me a significance. I am a princess. I am his bride. Isn't that incredible? And yet I think, oh no, not enough people like me. Or I'm not making enough of a difference in this world. I need significance, and I need it to come from the world. And God says, oh, beloved, I have given you all the significance you need. And somehow, because I haven't been able to fully taste that or fully grasp what it means to have heavenly significance, I am still desperate for earthly significance. Friends, what is your greatest longing? What is it that you're tempted to turn to idols to meet that thing? But God says, oh, beloved, I have designed you to be perfectly, completely fulfilled and satisfied in me. What would that look like? Thanks, guys. This has been your Tuesday Talk, and I hope you guys have a great day.